Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel with myself, Jotoden, and today again, CKP for some more Archipelago. And today, we've sort of switched places. You're on Red and I've moved over to Emerald.
Yep. I believe I just got Surf and I believe that I'm quite opened up now.
I believe so, and I'm literally new game start of Emerald. So,
yeah.
Because I was basically fully blocked off on Red. I have just noticed quickly that my a little smidge of my game footage is ever so slightly cut off on the side there. So I'll just adjust that quickly because we don't need to miss out on anything. But there we go.
Yeah, I'm not doing the intro again.
No.
A whole lot of effort into that.
You don't need to adjust for a tiny little smidge like that. But yes, guys, welcome back. This is episode 4. I want to say, is it 4?
I believe it's 3.
Oh, is it 3?
I believe so.
Okay, it's potentially 3.
Because I think we only recorded 2 episodes last time.
That would make sense, actually. So yes, welcome back, and I think in the midst of the last 2 episodes, it seems that we've established that we're going to have a question of the day in every episode. So you guys have
we've worked tirelessly hard on the graphics, so don't make fun of it.
Oh yeah, we enlisted we enlisted some help, and we have But by our own claim for what we wanted, I gave the definition to our friend of I want the most basic question of the day little skit thing in the middle of.
I believe the requirement was put in about as much effort as we do.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that feels about right. And so you will be getting those every episode, at least one, and in some cases
at least
more.
One.
So sometimes you might have questions of the day, but when the moment feels right. I think that's the thing. Like, it's got to flow. Something will come up, and then we'll be like, well, I say we. It will normally be me who says, ooh. I've got a question, and then there it is, question of the day. I'm getting all of my items flooding through. So give me a sec. Every time I get about 2 steps forward, something else happens. I think it's finally cleared up though. But let's have a look. What have I got all together on here? Let me first of all change all of these. I want a nice green border to go with emerald. I have 4 badges already.
Congrats! You can fight Norman as soon as you get there.
Yeah, that's actually.
Actually, do you have a rod?
I think I do. I think I've
Because if you do, you can probably fish up a high-level Pokemon early.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea, is it?
And I've got no idea what you're doing.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm meant to go in here, aren't I? It's normally. I don't know why normally I don't make that mistake, but yeah. Anyway, how have you been?
Not too bad. Same old.
As always.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Like, I would love for once my life to be a little bit less hectic here. Oh, these are not good so far. Poliwag, Magnemite.
Magnemite's your best shot, but
it is tempting to go Lickitung just for. But then if I run into a ghost and I'm gonna go for the Magnemite.
I was gonna say, ideally, if you've got a rod, this will literally be for one fight.
That's also true. That's also true. Yeah, I'm taking the Magnemite.
Where am I going now? Okay.
Oh, look at this move set.
Wait, do I have? What do you have? Poison Fang, nice.
Poison Fang, Metal Sound, Roar, and Thunder Wave. That's yeah.
Oh, I got the T. Okay. I was wondering how the hell I'll make that journey. Yeah. Okay.
Do I have Pokeballs? I do. Okay, brilliant. What have we got in here?
I'm gonna say it's been best part of a week since the last episode that we've recorded.
Has it been a week?
So, been about that.
It doesn't feel like it's been a week.
Life gets in the way. What can I say?
Wait, what have I done in that time?
I don't know. That is the question because I know you was busy yesterday.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it hasn't been. I think it's been 5 days.
Man, I tell you what, like,
Oh yeah, it feels like forever.
I must be getting older because like time just doesn't like wait for me anymore. You know, like
Yeah.
you know when like you're not young, but at least like when you're younger, like you'll just be quite happily sort of coasting through, and you could go a week and you'll be like, oh, it's only been a day. You know, like now it just doesn't feel like that anymore. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I feel like time flies more now that I'm older.
Do you think like I feel like I lost time as like as a youngster? Like I feel like I can think of maybe only a few moments throughout my like teen years I can remember like really really well. Whereas like the things that happen now, I'm like oh, I remember that.
No, I'm the exact opposite.
I think I want a seal.
No, I can't even remember what I had for breakfast today.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. Like I'll forget like the really vague things, like what I may have had for breakfast, or something like that. Not on the same day, of course, because
Oh no, literally on the same day.
I mean, I would say that.
I am struggling to think what it. Actually, no, I don't think I had any food today. Huh.
Speaking of food, my wife made effectively like a roast dinner for this evening when I got back, and it was so good. What am I meant to be doing here? Why can't I get past? Oh, I've got to go fight May.
Fight your rival.
Yeah.
Oh, do you have the WOD? Because if you do, you can get the encounter to the right.
Yep, level 28.
Okay,
yep.
Yeah, I think that's good enough to beat a Licky Tongue.
I think I will be okay. I'm hopefully now just going to be able to sweep my way through a lot of this early segment of the game.
Yeah, no, you got to go back to not Oak.
Birch. Birch. Do you know? I didn't realize that all of the professors are named after like a bush or a tree, and so until it was like Gen 5. Honestly, I had no idea. Like, it just did not occur to me. So obviously, oak, elm, birch. I can't remember who's
Rowan.
Gen 4. Rowan. And then what's Gen 5?
Juniper.
I felt so stupid. So stupid. And it makes me now look back and go like, what else was obvious that I just didn't understand or just didn't pick up on?
You watch Dragon Ball Z?
Hey, come on now. Dragon Ball Z is awesome.
Okay, then. Do you know that all the Saiyans are named after fruits?
Yes.
Not fruit, vegetables. Yeah.
Yes.
That's the obvious one. Yeah.
I thought you were going to say like you were judging me for watching it. I was going to be like, whoa, now.
Oh no, I'm not. That's cynical.
I was going to say Dragon Ball Z. Like, I would put Dragon Ball Z, at least for me anyway. Like Dragon Ball Z is just as much part of my childhood as my friends from school were. Like Dragon Ball Z was awesome.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, Dragon Ball GT, not as good, but even that still has some merits. Like it's
keyword on some.
Yeah, it is very minimal. I'm not gonna lie, but when you look back on some things that you watched and you just sort of go, okay, it wasn't great, but you have to just sort of like judge it to the time that it was.
Yeah.
So like I think we look back at GT and we sort of say, oh, it was awful, but in comparison to what was around, I don't think there was much better either.
No, at the time there was loads better.
What is GT?
Yeah.
I can't recall what like.
I mean, don't forget, that's back in the time when anime was at its peak.
Oh well, I will caveat that with I didn't have access to like the
I don't have
like the other animes. Like I'm talking about like sort of just general day-to-day stuff that like I was watching.
Oh yeah, but general day-to-day TV, in my opinion, has never been good.
Yeah, because like the options on like mainstream TV were pretty limited, I would say. Like you're talking like I used to watch like on like normal TV at least anyway, like it'd be Dragon Ball Z. Did you ever watch Ultimate Muscle?
Yes.
I used to think that was awesome. Not gonna lie, I thought that was absolutely awesome. Like some people really didn't like it, but I thought it was great.
Yeah, I loved it. Yeah.
And
even though I think I only watched like the first 2 seasons.
yeah, it was just really good. It was just really fun to watch as well.
Yeah.
Samurai Jack was really, really good one. I don't know if you ever watched that one. Did you watch that? Yeah, Samurai Jack was good. So those are the kind of things that I was watching. And then I didn't, and I, you know, because I don't know when it was released either. I didn't get into to stuff like more expanded like animes and a bit more sort of traditional anime until I was about like maybe 21, 22. Because I just didn't come across them, you know.
Yeah, because also back during that time I got into Gundam.
Oh, I remember Gundam. Yeah, I remember Gundam.
So that was the one that kind of took over when Dragon Ball was dipping in quality.
Yeah, I can't remember what I sort of what I watched predominantly after Dragon Ball. I think it would have been like, I think it might have very well been Ultimate Muscle, but I'm not 100% sure. I was watching Beyblade at one point, I think.
Oh yes, Beyblade. Or one that most people forget, Tenchi Muyo. Don't know if you saw that one.
No. What is that?
Oh, it's just another anime where it's a guy with like a lightsaber sword.
Okay. Because the first...
But that was on the like Toonami with all the others at the same time.
Oh, Toonami, yeah. Like, Toonami was like the one that I used to watch stuff on, and do you remember Kicks?
I do not remember Kicks.
No, it was like the red X with like an eye, like a little eye in the middle of the X. That was it? I'm sure it was called Kicks.
That might be after my time.
Maybe I'm sure it was called Kicks. And I'm sure it was like funded by Fox, and I think it was meant to be like an expansion sort of like media of Fox Kids.
Okay, yeah, that like 4chan or no, not 4chan, was it? 4Kids.
Yeah, similar to 4Kids, I would say.
Yeah, I dipped head around that time.
Yeah,
I started to get old.
Yeah, because obviously I think you're a few years older than me, aren't you? So like, you know, I think that probably makes some sense anyway, that like there would be like a specific area where it's like, right, okay, I clearly like overlapped for like a small period, but then my peak cartoon years would have been probably after you stopped watching.
Yeah.
But I mean, like obviously since like the rise of like stuff like Netflix and Crunchyroll and all those kind of like added streaming services, I think obviously it's made it easier to be able to just pick up an anime that like that somebody recommends. So
not quite.
No,
I'm stuck with Amazon Prime, and the animes are not great. Well, their list, should I say? Yeah.
I've not got Amazon Prime, see, so like I'm no idea whether like, they're any good or not.
Nice.
Like what sort of ones do they have on there? Is there anything like decent?
The only one I can think of is Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh yeah, that's another one you used to watch.
And I keep meaning to get into it and then don't.
Wait, have you not actually watched it through its entirety?
Oh god, no. I'll probably, in terms of like how far I've ever gotten, I'm still on the first season.
Oh wow, okay. So
yeah, I know more about the competitive card game than I do the anime.
I find that's crazy. Oh, you'll have to let me know once you've like finished it, like, because I think it's quite good. Like it's got its flaws, like any other anime, but I would say it's pretty good. Quick question.
I've got no drinks.
What's Norman's ace? Is it 32?
28, I believe.
Okay, I might just give him a go now then. I've got a level 30 Firo, so.
Yeah, you should be okay.
Oh, this isn't a good match for me. Please don't have a rock.
Yeah, trouble. I've been doing a few of these for the week now. But I've been trying out all the other new settings on Emerald.
Yeah.
And the one I got addicted to is where you level level cap to their Pokemon, basically.
Oh, I bet that makes a big
But
difference. Because so, did you find
yeah,
yourself actually using more than one Pokemon?
oh yeah, I actually use like
Yeah,
the team now. Yeah,
I thought you
which I
might.
think is kind of cool.
I think that's
Am I
like
done here? No, I'm
like
not.
good for somebody like you, because obviously your initial thought is always, I'm just getting through this as quickly as I can, one Pokemon.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's just got a move for every one of my Pokemon. My best was okay. Well, I just got wiped.
Oh,
Can
nice.
I go the other way now
Oh no,
instead? I'm just gonna try the other way rather than trying to level up and go and catch a different Pokemon or anything.
Yeah, I'm just constantly looking at my map, trying to remember what I have and haven't done in what towns.
Yeah. Stardust. Have I got any potions? Potions. Should be fine for now. Actually, I'll use the second one. Spearo's a decent like mon, isn't it? So I like.
Yeah, it's a decent, as long as you got a good flying type attack on it.
Well, that's the
You
thing.
got drill pick on it, it's pretty good.
Yeah, at the moment I don't have. I've got a normal move, and I've got belly drum and recover. So I'm like.
Oh,
It's not.
that's a good combo, but you ain't bulky, so
No, I know that's the problem. Is like
yeah,
if I
you're
come up
risking.
against something, thing, and I've got white smoke as well. So it's like, yeah. It isn't terrible like as a move set. Like I've got random
Yeah.
bubble beam as well, which is weird.
I'm
But
gonna say you're more so decently quick,
yeah, that's what I mean. It's like,
so you could probably set up. Yeah.
and this was my sort of thinking, is that I can sort of like belly drum,
Yeah.
recover, and then
Oh no, I wouldn't even waste time recovering.
depending on what I'm up against. But that was my sort of plan, because
Yeah.
In theory, if I recover attack, then I can belly drum into the next battle without having to like heal
Oh,
too much all
okay.
the time.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, I can't belly drum at the start of each battle. And he's got shockwave. That's brilliant.
Yeah, that's why you avoid.
Yeah, this is gonna go
Yeah,
back.
he's so damaging you. Just go for the attack.
Yeah.
Just use a potion. Yeah.
Yeah, I have to now. And I go hyper here.
Yeah.
But yeah, so in theory, like the plan works, depending on obviously what he sends out first. Now, for example, I might be able to. Oh yeah, I can definitely set up here.
Oh, and you're doing doubles, so yeah, you're actually better off.
I literally just take out the Pucciano now with the Sky Uppercut, right? And then. Wait, did I not belly drum? Did it not work?
No, you did not.
No, it did not. Okay. So now I recover. Sky Uppercut the Pucciano again. And now I should be able to just
Sweep
everything, yeah. What does Doom Desire do again? I can never remember what Doom Desire does.
Do you remember Future Sight?
Yeah. So it's like that.
Yeah, it's a steel version of that.
Oh, it's a steel version. Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, it's mostly used by. Well, it's a signature move of Jirachi.
Okay. Yeah. That makes sense.
Not really, because it's part of Psychic, so you can just have Future Sight.
True. But then if you're looking to give like a good steel move, then I mean, it depends what other steel moves it gets access to, I suppose. But,
yeah, I was going to say Jirachis don't run it when in playing competitive, so
yeah, I lost out on that one. I knew I was going to get outsped then as well.
You got killed by Volbeat.
Yes.
Okay.
It outsped me.
What move did it have? Zap Cannon.
Do you know what? I didn't read it properly, so could very well be that he had a specific, like a priority move. I think I'm going to get beaten again here. Unless I've
Thank
got.
God we don't have Deathlink.
Yeah, unless I've got. I don't think I've got any revives either. Because.
Yeah, I was going to say take out the one first.
No.
Never mind, they took you out.
Yeah. I'm gonna get through. Did I fish here already?
You can fish
Ooh.
anywhere.
Ooh. Hold on. Get me a higher level Absol. That'll do. Take that. Anything else in this water? Or is it just going to be Absol? I think it's just a good rod. There should be 2 or 3 on the good rod, right?
I think 2. Could be wrong.
Does it differ by different generations?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got a feeling that it's probably only the Absol here. Let me get through the forest. I'm just gonna.
Yeah. I got to say, different generations, different rods. They all do different things.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, don't forget the items. Yeah.
Yeah. I just oversped to the side. All these early battles are gonna feel really pointless.
No, you need the XP.
Oh yeah. Might as well fight the trainers as well, actually. You know, I've got a newfound love for Shuckle.
Okay. That was not what I was expecting.
Well, basically, as you know, I have recently started playing Pokemon Go again, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I was like, oh, there's like a PvP side to Pokemon Go, and you know, I was looking at like who you can use, and there's like different leagues. There's like a Great League, Ultra League, Master League, so that like, you know, there's like caps on like the power level of the Pokemon that you can use. Which, to be fair, I think would probably be like an aspect of the game that you might enjoy. But yeah, like I know you probably wouldn't like the game as a whole. But basically, go on.
Go on.
I was just going to
say, yeah, say what it was.
So basically, with the Great League, like
okay,
it works out that like the lower a Pokemon's attack stat, the better, because the way that the power level of Pokemon is calculated in the game is that when Pokemon are like when it does the calculation between attack, defense, and HP, because there's only the 3 stats that are used, right?
Okay.
That attack is more highly weighted. So if you keep your attack low as a base stat, right? If you find one with a low base stat of any Pokemon, right, but with high of the other stats, you can actually get your power level higher whilst also like keeping within the bracket, if that makes sense, because you can power up your defense and HP more within the same bracket. So for example, if the cap was 1500 combat power, right, if your Pokemon has a high attack stat, it will hit that 1500 at an earlier level than if it was a low attack stat. And because attack is highly weighted, it hits it quicker than if any of the other stats were at 15. So basically what you do is you just have like, you can have like high defense, high HP with low attack, meaning that if somebody does come at you with high attack stats, like their Pokemon, you know for a fact that their Pokemon is lower level and so therefore isn't powered up as much anyway, right? And they've already reached the 1500 cap, right? Or potentially less than 1500, because if they tried to level it up again, it would go above the cap, right?
Yep.
And you know that your defense stats are good enough to just basically move for move outclass it, right? So there's a good emphasis on basically finding Pokemon that have the stats in the more defensive side than the offensive side, which, you know, like I think it's like nice to see games do that, because normally most games tend to put emphasis on, yes, you know, having a good attack, but
I don't think that was intended.
No, it probably wasn't. But I would imagine that, like, because it's been present in the game for long enough now, that they've probably just sort of kept it and said, you know, it's not a bad idea, really, right? Because it does make people use Pokemon other than the typical, you know, sort of, you know, meta Pokemon that you would find in like the upper leagues.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, yeah, it's quite fun. So anyway, that brings me back to the Shuckle thing. I found a Shuckle, right, that had perfect defensive and HP stats, right? But because Shuckle already has low attacking stats, right?
Yeah, that means you can boost. Yeah. go in at a high level. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. They go in at a higher
Yeah.
level, and it just becomes unstoppable to a degree. And think like obviously, if somebody just has like a really good counter, then it makes no difference. So because it's all luck at the end of the day. You know, if you
Isn't that Pokemon in general?
exactly like if somebody comes in and just happens to have a I don't know like what a rock bug type. So if you come in with a a fire type, a flying, well, maybe not a flying type actually, but then Shuckle's not great.
Rock type itself would.
Yeah, rock type would do pretty good. Is rock? You're gonna kill me. Is rock good against ice or is ground good against ice? I think it's rock.
Is good against ice, yeah.
And then ice is good against ground, and then ground is good against rock. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
New starter trio combination there.
Yeah. Do you know what? I think that would make a really fun starter trio.
Yeah.
I would say. Question of the day. If you could make a starter trio of 3 types, right, that aren't the usual grass, fire, and water, what would they be and why?
Can I use one of the 3 types?
If you want to, and it makes sense for what your reasoning.
Rock, steel, fire.
Okay, yeah, I see it. That'd be a pretty cool one. Although, what I would say in that instance is like,
oh, I can come up with others if you want. Yeah.
No. I like it as a trio, like, but with fire, again, like most decent fire Pokemon are like the starters, really, aren't they? That we have,
Yeah.
like so it like
Well,
because I mean other. Yeah. Go on. Who you
say there's a ton of decent fire types that ain't starters.
Like when I think of fire types, I think of starters. I think of Ho-Oh. I think of I'm trying to think who else really I think of.
Well, do you want good fire types then, or I could give you a few off the top of my head?
Go on.
Arcanine.
Yeah, I like Arcanine.
Doom.
But then
Darmanitan.
Yeah, Darmanitan's actually like a good shout, especially like Zen mode. But so like Houndoom is a good example. Unless you're playing with Megas, there are better Dark types and there are better Fire types. Like by a significant...
You can say that with the starters.
Yeah, true. Like if
I'm gonna say none of the starters in Gen 1 are great.
So if you were
none of the starters in Gen 2 are actually good.
No,
they're all garbage.
They are all terrible. But so say for example then let's go with that situation, right? So you've got if Houndoom Houndour was your one starter, right? And obviously because fire is good against steel, you need to have steel, the secondary type, be good against dark. So do you have steel fighting? And then obviously have dark be good against ghost and have no, it can't be. It'd have to be dark against psychic, right? And then you'd have psychic rock.
Wait, what else does dark beat? Ghost? Be ghost?
Yeah, dark beats ghost, dark beats psychic, right?
I'm gonna say I don't think you want to throw immunities into the trio.
No, yeah, so you don't want ghost. You'd have to have
So you go ghost, you don't go psychic.
Wouldn't but the thing is if the rock type is a rock ghost,
actually what the hell does ghost beat other than ghost and
psychic, and I think that's it. Yeah, but it has obviously fighting type immunity and it has normal type immunity. So if you've got a steel fighting type, I don't know if that works because then as a trio, you've then got a situation where one of them has an immunity against one and none of the others have an immunity.
Yeah.
So I think it would have to be. So if you're going with a fire dark type, the steel type would have to be a bug type, right?
I just looked over your screen. You're not pressing buttons. Press buttons.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, I'm
the game.
Yeah, I'm in thinking mode. I'm in thinking mode.
See, just turn your brain off. It's so much easier.
Oh, I struggle with turning off brains. But yeah, like. Oh, speaking of Houndoom, so say you do it that way. Maybe is it steel bug type, but then you've got the problem is then that's quad weak to rock, right?
Huh?
No,
steel bug is not quad weak.
No, it's not. Yeah,
it's quad weak to fire.
It's quad weak to fire. Yeah, so it'd be quad weak. Sorry, yeah, to fire, not to rock. So then, yeah, then you've got a different type of advantage for one over the other, haven't you? Yeah, we put it out to you guys watching. If you could have a starter type trio, right, and if you want to include secondary typings into it as well, by all means, go for it. What would the three...
try and make this mess work.
Yeah, how would you do it? What would be your...
How am I going?
Your instant like thoughts. Like my one was, I'd love to see, right, a situation where the primary typings aren't super effective against each other at all, but only the secondary typings are once they reach their third and final stage.
Oh, so 3 types that are neutral, and
yeah,
then...
3 types.
That could actually be good.
Yeah. So 3 types that are neutral, and they only gain a secondary typing that is useful to one of the others once they are in their third stage.
Actually, no, that won't work, because the only time it really matters is at the beginning. Because you need to be able to beat your rival. But yet again, they send out rivals nowadays that are weaker to you. So.
I was going to say, when was
it don't matter.
Yeah, when was the last time the rivals were actually significantly difficult? I don't feel like, at least like from my point of view, I've obviously played now Gen 9 and 8, the 2 more recent ones, and I didn't find the rivals particularly difficult.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I heard they made them really easy the last few gens.
Yeah, well, I mean that would be my opinion too. I don't think like the Leon as a champion was all right.
Yeah, but we're talking rivals here, not champions.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. So like, other than that, I can't think of anyone that I would say was, you know, worthwhile as a rival, in my opinion. But yeah, I mean, obviously, it's all opinion at the end of the day.
Let's go through it. Lose a good rival in the mid game.
Yeah.
As
much as I love Johto, the rival is rubbish. In my opinion, I don't think he's a very good rival.
See, I would counter that with so are you. Like, even though your rival's got bad Pokemon, realistically, so have you, because there's no, good luck finding the good ones in Johto.
I mean, I don't know. You can make a decent early team in Johto if you go to the right places. I mean, like for what's available and like to him as well, right? If you think about it.
I'll put it this way: one of the best Pokemon you can catch early game is Geodude.
Yeah. And
it remains one of your best Pokemon throughout the entire journey, even if you can't evolve it to Golden.
Yeah, I mean,
and then you get an Abra in Goldenrod.
So I used to, when I used to do mine anyway, at least, as soon as I got Headbutt, I used to go back and obviously get myself a Heracross, right? That was
but that's grinding for a Heracross.
Yeah,
that's a rare spawn.
Yeah, exactly. So like, there is obviously a lot of luck attached to that, but like that was always my sort of go-to, was go and get myself a Heracross. You can obviously get a Growlithe by Goldenrod as well, which is another really good one.
Yeah, but you can't evolve it.
True. Yeah, that is true.
Because for some reason in Gen 2 they decided, let's make the evolution stones a bloody rare commodity. I think there's only one stone in the entire game.
What is the earliest point that you can actually get a Firestone? Is it
post game?
It is post game, isn't it? Yeah.
It's in Kanto, yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that's actually really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. I mean, yeah. Well, then that shows again, like, one of the other reasons that, like, there are, like, I'm not immune to the fact that there are problems that people have with the Gen 2 games, right? And the logic behind some of the not just scaling, but just the overall layout of how you're meant to approach that game is really.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, like, Houndour would be a great Pokemon in Gen 2 if it appeared.
Well, yeah, you don't see it till Kanto.
Yeah.
Which is rubbish.
Yeah. Larvitar's in the very last dungeon in the post game.
Yeah, what else is there? You do get obviously a Dratini after Gym 8.
Yeah, but by then.
So like, but then you've got to go and grind it if you want to.
Yeah, I was gonna say you've got to level it, and even then, it probably won't be a Dragonite by the time you find the Elite Four, just because of how bad their levels are. I think they max out at 45 around there.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think the big problem is just that like there's like whoever planned out how that story and where you were going to be on like in the game at any given time, they didn't really think about like the overall sort of like aspect of the end game.
Yeah.
Because like you were right, like I think of like three very specific points in the game that you arrive at, and it's just like what am I meant to do right now? Because your levels indicate that you would go one way, but the game is pointing you in another direction, and it just doesn't make any sense. And that being that obviously when you first reach Gym 4, Morty, and then I would say again then when you get to like sort of Mahogany, it's another weird one because the level dip again.
Wait, what?
So when you first arrive at Mahogany.
So which is straight after you beat Morty.
Yeah, but like you can obviously, like I said, you can go and do Jasmine beforehand, or you don't, right? Like,
well, I think the game intends you to go do Lake of Rage first.
Yeah, and so, but that's what I'm saying. It's like but it doesn't like really make that clear, does it? Right? And so
no, it's that open world exploration that people keep clamoring about nowadays.
It's what open world, from Gym 4 to Gym 7. The rest of it's not.
Yeah, but it's the same with Gen 1.
Yeah. But at
least as soon as you beat Surge, you open up. In fact, you don't even need to beat Surge, technically.
No, I suppose. But
you just need to beat Misty, yeah.
But yeah, I just like I said, I love Gen 2 because like I said, as a child, I had the most fun playing that game. But that was purely nostalgic. But it does have a huge level of flaws. But then it's again when you reach the Elite Four.
Oh, I was going to say all I have to do is implement a level scaling system and work out fine.
Yeah. Well, there are plenty of mods for that now, aren't there? Like,
exactly.
Or like not ROMs, mods, ROMs even. Like, there's one. I don't know if you've seen it. I started playing it. It's really, really good. Pokemon Crystal Legacy.
Not seen that one.
Really, really good. They've basically just fine balanced everything, and they've done a really good job of it. I recommend it highly.
I don't know, because by you saying balance everything, I mean, what are they balancing?
So you've got I'll get the list up properly afterwards, but like they've put they've scaled all the levels. They've balanced the gym leaders to have better AI and to have Pokemon more reminisce with the region, and their typings a bit better. So for example, Morty, actually has Misdreavus, and what they've done as well is they've given Misdreavus not as too close to Mismagius, but they've boosted Misdreavus' stats a little bit.
Oh, okay.
To basically make it feel like it's a more powerful ghost type.
So, that would annoy me.
I understand why, but obviously you can't it's because you can't evolve it at the end of the day in that game. So it's it's. If that's the change that they make to make the game a bit more competitive and a bit more feel a bit more challenging for the player, then I'm all for it, because I would rather that than just have to face the Gen 1 ghost types. And what else was he had? He had something that wasn't even a ghost type, didn't he?
No, he just had 2 Haunters, a Ghastly and a Gengar.
What made me think that he had a Murkrow? I think I'm imagining that.
Was that the remakes?
Maybe it was. But yeah, So anyway, I'm only 2 gyms in, and it's so much better, so much better. Can I use a Rock Smash? Do I not have the right badge? Which
you need Dynamo.
I thought I had Dynamo. No,
do not have Dynamo.
No, Dynamo's the second badge. Oh, third, is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Knuckles is the second one, isn't it?
Yeah, Knuckles second.
Okay, right, well, I guess I'm going this way then. Oh wait, do I need? Do I have the Pokedex yet?
Yeah, you start with it in Emerald.
Okay, so I should really be catching stuff as well then.
Yeah, I should be, but I can't be bothered.
I mean, I will, because now that I've I don't want to be like, oh yeah, I'm not catching anything, and then it ends up being that I needed to go and catch stuff, especially when I could have very easily done it.
Oh yeah, I should be catching as well. Just, but to be fair, I've mostly been avoiding the grass, so I've only missing north of Viridian, and then east of Viridian. Not Viridian, Vermilion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. Well, that's all I've avoided this episode anyway.
Yeah, I mean, we've done 100 or so checks already this episode.
Yeah, we've gone up 5%. Well, nearly 5%.
Not too bad, because we were on, yeah, we were on like 10.1, I think, weren't we? So, I think, yeah, I think it was 10.
Yeah, I think it was around there. Yeah.
Yeah, well, not doing too bad. And how far are we? We've done what, maybe like 40 minutes ish.
I did not check what time we started, so. Speaking of badge too.
I want to say it was like around about past. I could be wrong.
I think it was a bit after past.
Okay. Oh, there's my knuckle badge.
Perfect. Yep.
That is literally perfect. Wait, I think...
Oh yeah, we got Slay the Spire in this list.
Oh yeah.
Just looking at the yeah, forgot about that.
I mean, in theory, hopefully we
well
don't need to do too much of that until a bit later.
Yeah, when they've already got a few relics or whatnot.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've picked up a few relics and draw cards since I've popped onto Emerald. So, and I'm pretty sure I had a few boss relics from my red run.
Nice. Those are the important ones.
Yeah, so I think we're doing okay. Can I now break that rock?
No, you got the knuckle badge.
Oh, bloody hell.
That allows you to use flash, I believe.
Yeah, I don't have that one.
Okay.
Yeah, not got the flash. I've got rock smash.
I believe you got the letter though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did get the letter. Oh, martial art. I got HM. I think I've got HM, rock smash, strength, and I want to say. Oh, maybe it is flash that I've got. Hold on. And if it is, I do have flash, so I can go straight to Steven. That's good.
Yep.
Makes my life a bit easier. Oh, there's May. Yeah. I don't get anything for battling her, do I?
It's all trainers, ain't it?
No, that battle with May that you can do when you leave Rustboro.
Yeah.
So, it's a check then, is it?
Well, it should be. Unless it's specifically not one.
I don't know, because it's an optional fight, isn't it?
Yeah. Half the trainers in the game are optional, mate.
Oh, yeah.
That was a check, yeah.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't say no, because she walks off if you say no, doesn't she?
Oh, no, she stays on this one.
Oh, that's all right.
Even after you beat her, she stays, yeah.
Okay, good. That would have been bad, otherwise.
I'm going to say the people who made this did a good job of making sure trainers stay around.
Yeah, and that you don't...
Even after gym leaders.
Yeah, so you just don't soft lock yourself.
Yeah, basically.
Right, okay. Right, remember, don't click him again and end up sailing back. Right, there we go. The amount of times I have done that is just beyond now. On something good. Oh, a Centret. Nice. I think I'll skip that one.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
I've got a Mewtwo that knows Splash.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, I didn't catch it. It was on an opposite trainer.
Oh. Thought you meant as in you were trying to catch it as well. That would not be good. 106. Go on. What we got? Oh, nice. Sizzle's good. I'll take Sizzle. I think Sizzle's gonna be one of my favorite bug types.
Last item. Up right. Up left, sorry. Yeah. Up left.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, last space. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Ooh, if you were a higher level, I would have caught you. I need to teach Flash to somebody. Nidoran, you're perfect for this. What? Look at the moveset.
That's runnable.
I know! I know, that's what I'm saying. Sludge Bomb, Aeroblast, Sword Stance. What the hell?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. I'll have to remember that if I find a stupidly high level one. And I forget a Moonstone.
I'm going to say most likely if it's high level, it would have forgotten all those moves.
No, I suppose, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, again,
it might
I
not.
believe you can. There is a move reminder on this game.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Either a move reminder or a move to. I can't remember which. Okay, being anyways.
Why is the Snorlax sprite on this so stupid? Look at him.
Yeah, he just wants a hug.
It's like he's falling asleep while falling backwards slowly.
Either that or it's a turtle and he's trying to get back up.
Yes, just a really fat turtle. Really, really chunky turtle. Speaking of chunky turtles.
Yeah, high Blastoise, yeah.
Ooh, Octillery, don't have you.
I don't know, I think I prefer Blastoise being a bit chubby.
Yeah, I prefer the old style Blastoise ones. Although I say that, I like the face on the newer sprites. Does that make sense? Like
Yeah.
where his
Yeah.
that brow line is a bit more defined, isn't it? It makes him look a bit more
Menacing, yeah.
yeah. Do you know what? That was the word I was trying to think of as well. Great minds think alike. That's it. And it's a Togepi.
You say that, I've already told you I've turned my brain off, so.
Like I said, great minds think alike. Charizard. Gem 1 poster boy.
Every gen poster boy.
Yeah, well. It just gets so much
keep
love.
showing up in other gens, boy.
Yeah, like, you know, with the new Legends game that's coming out now, right? It would not surprise me if Charmander was one of the stars.
Oh, yeah.
Like, genuinely wouldn't surprise me. Like, I obviously have no idea who it is going to be, but I wouldn't surprise me. Like, I'd kind of like to see, because obviously in the last Legends game we had Cyndaquil, Rowlet, and Oshawott, right? And I would quite like to see someone like, you know, Trico. I don't know why, I just always had a bit of a soft spot for Trico, but I'd quite like to see Trico. And then for the water type, I'd love to see Totodile, because imagine a Mega for Alligator.
No.
No?
No, I don't want to imagine it.
I think it'd be awesome.
I don't know, I don't think he needs it.
No?
Well, obviously he needs it, but...
I was going to say, like, the Gen 2 stars...
I've got to say, would they be doing Mega Evolution, or would they just do a regional form?
Well, this is it. Like, you know, we're not sure, because obviously regionals was what we got for the previous Legends game, but obviously Gen 6 is the one that introduced Megas. So it's like, you know, depending on what the game like narrative ends up being, it's like, are they going to take us back in time again? Are we, you know, gonna have like those time warp loophole things again? You know,
Yeah, take us back in time to a time where Megas existed.
Yeah,
that doesn't make sense.
Well, so I had a theory. What if it wasn't a case of that we went back in time to when Megas existed? What if it was a case of like, because as it stands, so the way a Pokemon obviously Mega evolves is to do with the relationship with the trainer, right? And the stone is what allows them to do it, right? But
I was thinking of the Wishing Star bollocks, but that's Sword and Shield, ain't it?
Yeah,
that's Dynamax.
Yeah, that's Dynamax. So with Megas, it's the stone, and then it's the bond with the trainer, right? So what if it was a case of before that, the Pokemon...
Oh god, what if they made it a happiness mechanic?
No, what I was going to say is, what if it was a case of that the Pokemon was the one that had control over the stone, right? What if like and the form is based on like who is enacting it, right? So if like the Pokemon is choosing to Mega Evolve, what if that's its actual peak form? But like, you know, and it's different to if a trainer requests it to do it, because obviously you have the ones like, I don't know if you've seen the movie.
No.
there's a movie where the bad team has I can't think of the name of them now, but there's the bad team, and they have a way of like forcing Pokemon into Mega Evolution, right? And that like it creates like strain on the Pokemon, right? And it's basically it's all meant to do with like Pokemon's like emotions and like
Are you
bonds.
skipping the trainers?
No, I'm trying to find which way is the gym leader, and then I was gonna work my way back round. But
Okay.
But yeah. So like the evil team, or whatever they are, team, whatever. Like they're forcing Pokemon into Mega Evolution, right? And
Yeah.
like, but because they're I just got rid of Bite and learned Raw. Bloody hell.
Nice. Well, you're in Absol anyway. You shouldn't be using Bite.
No, that was on Absol.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It was his only Dark.
You should. I'm gonna say you should be running Bone Club or Payday. I'm pretty sure Absol's physical, ain't it?
True. I was thinking Stab more than that. Yeah, but yeah, the reason I wanted to do that was because then it opens up the light in the gym, and then I can actually see what I'm doing. Instead of like going into dead ends, I can just see the trainers.
Yeah, but if the trainers are already there.
Oh yeah, but I didn't know where they all were, so I was like, right, if I just...
Yeah, but beating them makes it brighter.
Oh, it does, yeah. I forget about that. I was just like, oh, I just go and beat the gym leader and then open up the light.
Did you try to use Flash?
I did try and use Flash as well, yeah. I thought maybe I could do it, but I was wrong. Lessons were learned. And will indefinitely be forgotten as well at some point.
Yes.
Right. I think that's every... Oh no, one more. What you got? A Smeagol.
Do I have gold teeth? I do not. Don't have strength either.
Right, okay. Right, well, I guess I'm not running Absol anymore. There we go. Hero is my guy. Can I now go to Slateport? I can. Let's go.
Yeah, because you delivered the letter.
Yep. Let's see if I can remember where all these are. Sure.
Same one.
There we go. And then it goes. No.
It's on the food thing. Yeah.
And then you got one here. One there. Where's the two tuber girls?
Down.
Aha. There you go. And then in here, battle the trainers. I'm remembering.
Yep. You've got 3 items left.
And it should just be like these 3 trainers, shouldn't it?
No.
Oh, that is it 3 after these 2?
Well, one of them is...
One is the
beating
prize.
all 3 of
Yeah,
them.
one is the prize.
And then there's 2 in the bottom corners. Each.
Oh, yeah.
See, you're slowly getting there.
Yeah.
I mean,
Emphasis on
side point
slowly.
from my end. Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, learning. 1 up, I think, is it? No? There we go. Right, that should be everyone. Oh, wait, no, I've got to beat the trainers that are here as well, haven't I?
Oh, yeah.
The actual trainers.
Oh, good luck.
So you are one. Are you one? Yeah. I don't remember who like all the trainers are, because like whoever fights these trainers when they play through the game, right?
Yeah.
Like
Everyone tries to avoid them.
nobody.
Yeah, that is something I'm not looking forward to when I have to come back to Emerald. Because at least on Pokemon, I know where all the trainers are. So.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah.
Like I think I know where a fair amount of them are in this game. Like more so than I do in Red.
Yeah.
But still, again, this is me we're talking about. I spend my entire time avoiding trainers because I'm just like, yeah, well, I don't need to. I'd rather train against wild Pokemon. I don't know
I was
why.
gonna say,
but...
adding trainers was your idea.
Yeah, only because we get the checks for it, and it's just an added element that we can enjoy. Where is? You're there. Heal up.
Yeah, I'm a bit concerned now because we're only doing about 5% an episode.
That's probably down to me. Not as in like I'm doing the 5%, as in like I'm not.
No. I know what you meant.
Yeah. I would never insinuate that I'm contributing more than you.
Well, you can't anyway. I can see the check numbers.
There you go. See, like I don't even know what I'm on Emerald. Let's have a look.
Hang on. At the moment, you're on 132.
Oh, I mean, it's not terrible. It's not terrible.
Dated.
But yeah, 132, and I've got 157 on red. So.
Yeah, but have you seen mine?
Oh yeah, but you're red. You fly through red like every time, like without fail. Just yeah, I do find it crazy, like how quickly you can get through it. Like because I just forget things with that one.
Oh no, I'll be making loads of mistakes. Don't worry. I'm constantly double looking at the map to figure out where I'm going next.
Yeah, is it in here?
Yeah, woman up
A
top.
woman, yeah. I knew it was somebody. Which one's the one that gives you the mail thing that you need?
Up. Woman on the right there. Oh, okay, you've done it.
Okay,
the mail thing you need is in the mart.
Ah, yes. There we go.
So you folks at home, if you ever want to do this yourself, just watch this playthrough. You find out where everything is.
Well, in theory.
In theory, yeah. Until we get what we need, then we'll skip all the rest.
I believe I have a bike. I do. I have both.
Oh, nice. Oh, wait. Did you finish the cave in Duford?
Oh, do you know what? I didn't, because I didn't even think about the bikes at the time. Oh wait, these are trainers, aren't they?
Oh yes.
Oh. That's the other. I hate having to remember all this kind of stuff. Oh, why am I trying to use Bone Club on a gold bat? You know, you click a button.
I was going to say it might have an ability that makes it grounded, but then I realised there's not one.
No.
Which is weird.
What's the one that allows you to hit any moves to hit ghost types?
Oh, Scrappy.
Scrappy, yes. So that might have been the only thing, but and even then, was Scrappy a thing in Gen 3? I don't think it was.
No, I think Lopunny was the first one to have it, and I think that's Gen 4.
Yeah, the more and more thing. Yeah, I don't think it was. I do not think at all. Come on, battle me.
I'm gonna say you got to talk to them.
Oh yeah, no, I kept missing him, so I was trying to find the spot where he would run into me. Oh no, dude! Oh no!
There you go.
Oh hello.
Oh, that's a nice team.
Well, it was. And I got a Pokeball for it. Yay! Delcatty. I hate Delcatty. To me, Skitty and Delcatty, two of the most useless Pokemon to get.
Yeah.
Like, no point whatsoever.
And they've got a bad ability as well.
They're just not good. Just at all. In any way. Like even if you, for whatever reason, you wanted to be running a normal type Pokemon, at that point in the game, Whismur is available. Do you know what I mean? So so why wouldn't you take Whismur and go for the Exploud? Right, considering it's a fairly early evolution as well, in comparison, right?
Is it?
Yeah,
it's Exploud like 40.
Is it? I thought it was like 35. I thought it was. I might be wrong. I thought it was earlier than 40. But if it is 40, then that maybe that makes a little bit more of an argument for going for the Delcatty.
Yeah, because Delcatty is a Moonstone either.
Yeah, well that's what I mean. And I don't think you get a Moonstone that early, do you?
Pass.
But either way, I'm pretty sure Loudred is like 20, like low 20s to get to Loudred, and even Loudred is surely better than a Delcatty, right?
Yeah, I'm just thinking if you run a normal type, you're going to run a Linoon.
Yeah, well, yeah, I would run Linoon over thing, but I was just thinking that as in the area that you're at. So like if you are in that specific area, Whismur is in like the same place, you know, effectively, because you just go into the cave, right?
Yeah.
But I just don't like Delcatty anyway. just don't think it's very good at all. I think it's rubbish. Who do you think's the worst Pokemon in Gen 3?
Oh.
And I would say this is a hard question because there's a few, but like.
Well, it's a hard question because I'm trying to remember who's in Gen 3.
Well, put it this way.
Before, I would have gone for Poochyena. But I had a run recently where it was actually doing a lot of work for me.
The thing is, you forget as well, like, Intimidate is, it's a thing.
Doing work.
Yeah, it's a thing. Intimidate is a thing, right? So it has an actual genuine use, right?
Yeah.
Now, I think we may have touched on this before.
Yeah, Curlier.
Curlier's, yeah. Although I do like Gardevoir. Like,
yeah, but I'm not talking about Gardevoir.
Yeah,
specifically Curlier.
Yeah.
It's got worse stats than Unknown.
Yeah.
I mean, like, every single stat is worse.
It says a lot when, like, pretty much every ROM hack gives Unknown stat boost because of how bad it is. Like,
exactly.
So, yeah, but, like, I would say as well, like, cast form. And I'm sure we've spoken about.
Yes.
I've said about this before because they missed an opportunity in a game that introduces weather to do so much more with it.
I was going to say they only need to change one thing.
Go on.
When it transforms due to the weather, give it like a say +2 in all its like give it like a shell smash effect.
Yeah.
+2 in attack, special attack, and speed.
That would 100% work, right?
Yeah.
I think I suggested before, wasn't it? Is that, like, make it like that when, like, during those weather like parts of the game, right? Yeah. That it has a significant boost that other Pokemon would not get, right? Because it is the weather Pokemon. So if it's raining, right? For example, in the rain, it has a huge speed boost. Right, in the sun, maybe it has a huge attack boost, and then in the snow, a huge defense boost. Right, like,
or special attack,
or whichever way you want to do it. But, like, there are
make it vibe, and give it a sand form, for God's sake.
Yes, and there are just so many things they could have done with it. Right,
yeah, being
the first, like, weather Pokemon, the generation that introduced weather, right, to make it really feel like it had a purpose.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. You get given this cast form, right, at level 30, and you don't ever use it. You just put it straight into the PC, and it sits there and does fuck all for the rest of the time that you play that game, right? Now, okay, that happens in most games with plenty of Pokemon. Gen 2, Togepi. You probably hatch it, evolve it, put it away, right? Like,
you don't even evolve it. You just hatch it, and
some Pokemon don't. Some people don't even evolve it, but maybe there are a fair amount of people who probably do evolve it and then just go, oh, it's not actually that good. There are better flying types. There are better normal types. Simple as that, right? And until it gets the fairy typing, it's really, and obviously its evolution, it's kind of useless.
Yeah, I'm gonna say until Togekiss, it's pretty bad.
Yeah. So, like, it's been a bit of a theme in general when you think about it with Pokemon to just, like, hand you these Pokemon that you think, oh, this must be a really good Pokemon for them to be handing it to me, right? And then you go, oh, no, it's actually that bad. That's why they're handing it to me. Like,
actually, yeah, what really good Pokemon do you get handed?
Hitmonlee in Gen 1 is decent, as in, like, decent. It's not...
yeah, but not in Gen 1.
No, but, like...
I mean, don't get me wrong, still League's better than Hitmonchan, but yeah.
Yeah. And then I'm trying to think. So who'd you get given in Gen 4?
Well, I mean, you get more gifts in Gen 1.
Yeah,
because you get Lapras, you get
But again, like, well, I suppose
Eevee.
Ice-type.
That Eevee's your best bet.
Yeah, Eevee because of Flareon, right? I like
Jolteon.
And I like Flareon. Like, as
I like Flareon. And in Gen 1, he's actually pretty good.
Yeah,
he's better than Vaporeon. But then in Gen 2, Vaporeon becomes way better than Flareon.
Yeah.
And then Umbreon exists, and then Espeon's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't need to say anything about Umbreon. I love Umbreon, and I love the fact that, like, you know, Umbreon is just actually viable as well in teams. So, you know,
What?
he is
viable and competitive, but not in like proper.
no, yeah, that's
player.
what I mean in competitive. Like,
Yeah.
I like the fact that he is, like, or, no, that it is, because like you've got a few different ways you can use it, but typically, obviously, people use it as a really strong pivot, right? So
Yeah, strong wall. Yeah.
you know, so it just for a Pokemon that is in, because what are the evolutions base stats? Is it, I think, 530 something? Is it all the evolutions?
I don't know. I just
thing?
remember it's 130 in one stat, 110 in another stat, 90 in a third stat. No, sorry, 90 in two stats, and then 60 in two stats.
Yeah,
If that's correct. Yeah.
I think it is.
Something like that.
I think it is. I think Sylveon may differ slightly.
Oh wait, was that a war Pokemon? I just God.
I think, but I could be wrong on that. But something's telling me that Sylveon was like the exception to the rule. Because
Wait, Sylveon doesn't follow the same stat lines.
I don't think it does. It may.
Oh, that would piss me off if that's the case.
I mean, we can check after this episode anyway. But like,
Yeah.
you know, I something's telling me it doesn't. But I could be completely wrong when I say that now. But yeah, like, at least like, I think we can agree that not Glaceon. Who's the other one?
Leafeon.
Leafeon is, like, for me, I think it's one of the worst. But
Really?
yeah, I don't like it. I just don't like it at all. Like, I don't know. And maybe that's because, you know, I don't really like grass types at all. If I'm being completely honest, I really just don't like grass types. Like like I said, like Trico is probably one of the exceptions to that rule. Like I kind of like Trico, but
Yeah.
you know, I think Shiftry I got a little bit of time for, but yeah,
Not in Gen 3, I don't.
yeah, not in Gen 3, but like
Physical attacker with two bloody special types, yeah.
but yeah, like, you know, other than that, like, I really can't think of many grass types that I like that much. But again, Gen 5 I haven't played that much. Gen 6 and 7 I haven't touched, so there could be grass types there that I'm like, you know, not really akin to in terms of like what their uses and capability are. Yeah, I mean,
You open at the moment.
fairly. I mean, I can go. I've got the SS ticket as well, so I can go to.
Oh, I meant to, like, you stand, not doing anything.
Oh no! I'm gonna go and do the gym now. I was just getting all the checks over here.
Oh no, I just looked at the time. I don't know if you want to.
Oh, yeah, it's probably a good place to wrap up actually, and then we can. I can start the next episode with the gym. I'll wait for you to.
I'll just finish this fight. Yeah.
I'll drink my tea that's gone lukewarm. Yum.
Nice.
Nothing worse than like just room temperature tea, is there? Oh no.
Actually.
Do you know you can get iced tea? I literally thought for a long time that it was you make a cup of tea and then you put ice in it. For so long. And then when I saw that it wasn't that at all, I was like, wait, so why is it called iced tea? Because
Why indeed?
just makes no sense. Why not just call it cold tea? You know? But there we go. You're all done. Right, guys. Thank you so much for watching this episode. We'll be back again with some more Archipelago, Red Emerald, and Slay the Spire, which I keep having to remind myself. I keep having to remind myself is a part of this series. We will get there. It will be necessary at some point. We finish this episode on nearly 18% done and 741 out of a grand total of 4,210 checks. And hopefully, in the next, are you staying on red?
I'm looking at my board. Probably for now.
Okay. Yeah. So hopefully next episode as well. You know, I mean I've done a couple of gyms in this episode. Have you done any gyms, or have you been mostly just going around doing checks?
I've done 2 gyms. Yeah.
Okay.
I have to think there. Done Surge and Koga. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so we're looking pretty good. We're looking pretty good. But anyway, we will be back with another episode very, very soon. Keep a lookout on the channel for that. There'll be some notification bells that you can turn on for that. And on your screen now, you will see some suggestions for some other content on the channel that you can go and watch. But from us, for now, goodbye and thank you for watching.
Yep. See you for now.
Peace.